Hello, this is Kwantonium.
And hello world, this here is Lord Pit.
Dun dun.
Well,
Who is this creepy man standing in front of me?
I actually had quite a bit of an accident. As you can see, I managed to put out one of my eyes.
God, my eye is
Yeah,
gone.
and then I figured it was time for some new clothes. My sneaking suit was getting a bit sweaty. I mean, I hadn't taken it off for almost 2 years.
Yeah, which is kind of almost gross.
Yeah, I
And
know.
now we have
So
some
I
kind of
decided
mossy
to get
thing.
some new clothes while I was at it, and also got me a swanking new eye patch. Too
Pretty
bad.
awesome.
Too bad, though. My two excellent eyes was what made me be able to be Quake Pro,
Mm-hmm.
but now I can't anymore.
So
Darn you.
sad. It's a sad day for everyone who loved Quake Pro.
I loved Quake Pro.
Yeah.
Oh well. Anyway, we are back with more Minecraft.
Indeed we are. Through the horrible hells of trying to figure out how to fix some forestry when the update was updating and stuff.
Yes, most of that was because we forgot how to properly add forestry back into Tekkit, and then we did a lot of unnecessary things. But now it works! Yay!
Yeah.
Again.
Unbelievable.
Ooh, I hate spending 2 hours trying to figure out something we already figured out once just because we forgot about it.
Yeah, that's generally not a very fun thing to do.
And also, I know why this thing wasn't working properly.
Oh, really?
I need to do this
Oh, okay.
on the one in the middle.
Well, that's pretty easy.
So I need to go and let things grow again.
That's good. So I've been tinkering with this thing. I don't know. It's kind of
Tinkering, I think butchering is the proper term you're looking for.
I might need some help on the tube part.
On the tubing part, yes.
So the point here is really what you're standing on is the peat bog, and of course I want that to, well, that's the last, we don't need to think about that. For one, it pushes out the dirt into this box, which it does. It's powered by this machine.
Ooh, there's peat coming out.
Yep. And this machine is fueled by peat. So it's a loop, as you can see. It comes out from the machine here. I can't really remember what it's called. But at least that takes up the peat and sends it to a box, which then has a tube powered by a peat engine.
Yes.
Which is also, the thing is, I want that to be fueled by peat as well, but I don't know how to get the peat into that one, because it does work on this one, because then it kind of just sends it into those two.
And generally, I find just adding the peat manually is a lot more efficient, because as it is now, what's the point of this farm? It's not to
Absolutely
produce
nothing.
peat. It's to right now. Its purpose is to keep its own engines running, not to
Yeah.
produce peat for other things.
Yeah, except only you do get a buildup of peat here.
Well, yeah, but still, I think it might be easier and a lot less messy to just have the peat manually installed. I mean,
But into all of the peat engines, I want the engines to kind of run on their own.
well, do you know how long a stack of that stuff lasts? And oh my god, I am starving this time. Am I
You are
out
starving.
of food? I am out of food.
Here,
What is this?
you can have an apple.
Thank you.
That's the only one you get.
Yeah. I ate the leaf too.
Yeah, that's good.
Are you starving now? Or is that just...
Nope, that's
fall?
just falling as well.
Uh,
So yeah, but how would you go about doing this? Because I have managed to put the ash to come out of the sides there and into the box for themselves.
yeah, and the immediate thing I do not like about that is that you have two different boxes for it, and they're on
Oh,
the
they could
opposite
actually be on-
side.
Yeah, they can actually
What-
be on the same side when you think
What
about it.
I would be doing for this is basically I would remove all the piping here, and I would put these tubes underground beneath it, have one box in here that...
Well, this one works now, I guess.
No, that won't work. The peat well, the ash coming from this one will go will not go into the box. It will go down here and into this engine.
Ugh. Then how do I make it go into?
As the chest is positioned right now, you can't really.
Yeah. Well, I could do this. I could place the chest like right in the middle and then make sure this one comes from above.
Also, why is this one so tall?
Wait. 'Cause it I don't know, there's a reason. Oh yeah, over here.
Oh yeah,
It would
it'll connect to
no,
the
it would-
wooden pipe,
Yeah, it
actually.
would connect to the wooden. Let's see, if I just do this.
But then I would just do, for this one, just simply just do this. There. Because that looks better.
Alright. I like that, I guess that works. Oops. Yeah, I guess so, that does look better.
It does look very messy in here, though. And this engine here is kind of up on the wall.
Yeah, I don't
feel
like
there
that, but-
shouldn't be anything.
Yeah, I didn't like it, but I'm not sure...
How about we just dig out underneath here and build a pipe room?
Okay. That works.
Yes,
Pipe
it
rooms
does.
are good. Alright.
And then we'll replace this hideous grass with some nice stone bricks made into stone bricks.
Yay! Everyone likes stone bricks made into stone bricks.
It's stone brickception.
Oh god, there's water under here.
Oh, well then we're gonna need dirt. Too bad I recycled 3 stacks. Here, have 2 stacks. And I am, however, going to go restart my plant collection up here because I really wanted to get going.
Sure. God, there's a load of water. Oh, it's the sea.
It's the sea, yeah.
That would
like,
explain it.
yes, it would. It would indeed.
Now how do I do this then?
Oh, I think my quarry stopped again.
Oh really? Didn't it
Seems-
have power?
No, I mean, it's done.
Oh.
Got a whole lot of stone for it, too.
Let's see. I guess I should actually fill
No
dirt
diamonds.
down to the bottom.
Yeah, you should do it properly. So it'll be all neat and neat.
Because everyone likes that.
I do like neat. That's why I have a messy machine room where I can just hide everything.
Yeah. Ah yes, placing dirt.
Good times, good times. And I want some melons. I want to cross reeds with melons and see what happens.
I don't know. Isn't it sugarcane?
Well, yeah, I guess it's sugarcane these days.
Yeah.
I'm just
If-
used
if
to,
so-
you know, the good old days of smooth stone and reeds.
Yeah. Sugarcane melons. Sugar melons? I guess all melons are really sugar melons, but... Well, they're supposed to be anyway.
Let's see, I need my weed killer. There we go, and my hydration cell. Do I have a hoe anywhere? Yes, I do.
I know a good way of looking at weeds. I always get a bad, bad feeling or a bad conscience when I say weeds. So I like to think of them as plants in the wrong place, and they really are, because things we use here might not be weeds.
I've had a class on this. That definition came up, and it's wrong for a lot of reasons.
Really? What about
Because
dandelion?
weeds-
We look at that as a weed here, but it's
But it's not,
Not
out
a
of
weed
place.
everywhere.
It's
Well,
many weeds are actually in their place.
yeah. That
They're-
what I mean is
they're-
compared to us, like we don't. It's not. Of course, it's not in the wrong place. Nothing is, but well, some things are.
invasive species are in the
Yeah.
wrong place.
Yeah, but I'm talking about like for us, it's in the wrong place because we don't want it there, like in our garden.
Yeah, but I still don't agree with that definition.
No, okay, well that's my definition.
Uh,
I don't know. It's a good way of looking at it because really, it's I think it's actually it is dandelion. They grow that a lot of places because of its because of its health benefits. And over here we're like, oh,
And of
God, more
course, the
dandelion.
excellent taste.
Yes, definitely. Tastes so good.
Can't wait to eat some dandelion.
Yeah. Oh man, you should have tried that. God, it's...
I don't like to drink things that are terrible.
No. I generally don't either.
Kind of sounds like you do, though.
It does, doesn't it? Ah. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to navigate with this jetpack and water. How exactly? I would have to fill up this. Oh god, there's a. Right, this is above the. Right. I would have to fill up the entire place, wouldn't I? With dirt.
Yeah.
Holy crap, that's a lot. So I've been starting to watch Spanish movies, by the way.
Why?
Because I need to learn Spanish. And
Oh, right,
it's a
yeah,
good way
that.
of, it's a good way of learning. I mean, I've learned quite a lot of Japanese by watching anime.
Well, no, you haven't really learned a lot of Japanese.
Yeah,
If
with
I
the
wanted,
vocabulary.
oh, I
Really?
would
There are
also.
so many Japanese words I know.
Yeah, but they're not really proper Japanese, though.
Yes,
I
they
mean,
are.
anime.
When I listen to... Yeah, but come on. When I listen to Japanese people on news and stuff, I pick up a lot of words.
Yeah, but if I wanted you to hold a conversation in Japanese, would you be able to do it?
No, because I don't know how... I don't know the syntax or the grammar, but I know the some vocabulary.
That won't really help you very much, but
It will when I learn the grammar.
what will you learn the grammar?
No, but that's the point. I'm not gonna learn Japanese in a while.
I am.
But I am gonna learn Spanish, and if I learn Spanish vocabulary, that's gonna help me. Because that I don't learn by learning the Spanish. Those are two different things.
Well, I still say no because, well, generally if you don't know how to properly speak it, knowing words is going to be pretty useless for you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I learn the grammar and the vocabulary. But I can't learn vocabulary by learning grammar. And learning the vocabulary, a good way to do that is by watching movies.
But that won't make you do you any. Yes, I'm just gonna go ahead and say yes.
Yeah, you should, because it's pretty obvious.
No.
No? My god. You need
There
to
are-
learn vocabulary and grammar. How do you learn grammar? You sit down with a book and learn grammar.
No,
How do you
because
learn
that
vocabulary?
won't help you. You have to be immersed in a language if you're actually going to have
Yes.
any chance of learning it.
And how do I immerse myself in a language?
Not by watching movies where other people talk it.
Why not?
Because you're not immersed in a language, you're not actually surrounded by it. You're not, there's no kind of speak and tell kind of thing. It's most just like they're talking. And I recognize that word. And I recognize that word too. I still can't.
So
yeah.
when a situation arises where for example I need to know the word for toilet, and I learned it in a movie, that won't help me. Yes, it will. Of course it will. Because then I know the word for toilet.
Well, basically, you can also just do the exact same thing by body language, and it'll
Yeah,
be a
but-
lot easier generally.
Okay, try to body language orange. That's not gonna be very easy.
We have completely different opinions on this. I don't think we're ever going to see eye to eye.
Oh, so annoying.
There are good ways of learning a language, and then there's bad ways of learning a language.
So I shouldn't watch Spanish movies, you say? Because it will do me harm by learning the words.
No, I'm saying that you shouldn't watch Spanish movies because the only thing you're watching it for is learning the language, because that won't do you much good.
Except I'll learn vocabulary. Vocabulary, of course.
But you'll learn the vocabulary in a way that it's not going to benefit you when you're actually trying to speak the language. It'll
But I
teach
know
you
the word
a way
for-
to stutter through the language.
No, it will teach me the words.
Yeah, and nothing else.
No, nothing else. The words.
And
But I'm learning the grammar from books.
and again, I would say that's a horrible way of learning a language. Just
I learned French that way.
yeah, speak some French, why don't you?
Oui, je parle français toujours le.
Yeah, I can hear the stuttering here already. It's
Come
not
on,
going
come on.
too well.
I haven't speaking.
Speaking.
You're making bad arguments. I think I haven't spoken French in ages, but I could speak French. And
Actually, I
can a
remember
lot.
it. Oh, creepers destroy blocks again.
What? Seriously? They didn't
Right.
destroy my things, did they? Ooh,
No,
that's
I just blew
frickin'
up over
close.
here.